Welcome, sports fans, to Mamaroneck High School. This is Steve Anastas coming to you from Memorial Field at Mamaroneck High School for the Section 1 semifinal matchup between the Scarsdale Raiders and the Mamaroneck Tigers. It's going to be a great game here tonight at Mamaroneck High School as these two rivals face off for the third time this season. They most often play each other 3 times in a season. Of course, things being the way they are, a lot of teams have played each other multiple times this year. Mamaroneck coming into the game with a record of 11-0-1. They had a 1-1 draw against White Plains a few weeks back. The Raiders coming into this match with a record of 8-3-1 on the season. They defeated number 5 Pelham 3-0 in the quarterfinals. And we are underway. The ball sails out of bounds and Scarsdale will throw in. Scarsdale going from right to left on your TV screen or device, wherever you may be watching us. Mamaroneck in the all black, going from left to right. A lot of fantastic talent on the field here for both squads. Mamaroneck, as I mentioned, is unbeaten in this season so far. They reached as high as number 4 in the country in the U.S. coaches poll. They currently reside at the number 17 rank. Always curious to see how those polls are determined and calculated, as this is a large country and there are a lot of really special soccer programs. They reached the top 25, Mamaroneck did last year as well, led by Liam O'Reilly and Jack Radovich. Lost in the sectional final against Ossining in overtime, a crushing loss, as they really had their sights set on contending for a state title. That is, of course, before the world essentially stopped spinning, as we are dealing with COVID times. As a matter of fact, there are a few players out for Mamaroneck, quarantined due to first-person contact with a student or two in the high school that had contracted the virus. But Mamaroneck is a very deep roster, so they will still be able to perform at their optimal level as they hope to. Unfortunately, the girls soccer team was not as fortunate, losing in the playoffs themselves, and the girls field hockey team, after a scintillating victory, I was fortunate enough to call, upsetting number 1 Lakeland. Mamaroneck, who had a number 1 ranking going into the postseason, was defeated as well by Pelham. So Scarsdale controlling possession for the first few minutes of action here. We play 2 40-minute halves. In high school soccer, there will be a midpoint mask break. As you can see, they are all wearing masks on the field. Some of you may have tried wearing a mask in the past to try and simulate high altitude when exercising at your local gym or something like that. But now they've got to do that full time here. So it's sort of like as if this were at Mile High Stadium, this game, as all the contestants will be fully masked and having to deal with controlling their cardio there. So there was an official whistle there, stopped action there. Couldn't really tell exactly what the call was. It is a little bit dimly lit out there, so I'll try and give you identifications as best I can. Mamaroneck in a set kick. Goes all the way to the goalie on the direct kick. And it is handled there by Scarsdale. Full disclosure, I am a proud Scarsdale graduate, class of '89. So I am about as impartial as can be in this game, as obviously I am a Mamaroneck fan now. Whistle there on Mamaroneck gives Scarsdale possession just short of midfield. Looked like a little bit of rough body there to the Scarsdale player. So the starters for Scarsdale: Rafa Tassari, Eli Gelblum, Roman Tirabassi, Esteban Rudloff, Alexander Coito, Nico Galliano, Luke Peltz, Adam Wasserman. Peltz and Wasserman are co-captains. Adrian Lim and Rowan Hafner. For the Raiders, for Mamaroneck, Jackson Karras, the senior, is in goal. J.M. DeCoe, number 3. Number 4, Michael Echeverria. Number 5, James Jogas. Number 8, Connor Shepard. Number 9, Marco Ketzman. Ketzman had 5 goals in the quarterfinal win over Harrison, as I believe that was, yes, DeCoe who sent that ball out of bounds. Ketzman said he hadn't scored that many goals since possibly middle school age, but he is one of their main scoring threats. Number 10, Milton Mancias Magana, head forward. Number 11, Ariel Solano. Number 17, Charlie Caldor, who will be playing at Trinity, I believe, next season. As Scarsdale almost has Mamaroneck almost has an opportunity there, but the ball sails across the goal line. It will be a corner kick for Mamaroneck, as that ball was sent over the line by Scarsdale. Number 18, Alejandro Londano. And number 23, Kevin Vasquez, round out the lineup for the Mamaroneck side. Solid defense there by Scarsdale, sends it out of bounds, and Mamaroneck will have a throw in there. Tigers have been in control for most of the games. Illegal throw-in. Sometimes get a little lazy, especially when the teammate is right in front of you. You have to maintain form and make sure you don't have an illegal throw, or that will be the result. Scarsdale looking to press the action, not much opportunity as DeCoe sends it back up. Oh, rough play there from Gelblum, taking Caldor down. No card issued. Not surprising that there will be physical play here between these two teams. They know each other so well, playing each other so often, and the towns are right next to each other. Oh, attempt at the cycle kick by Caldor. Couldn't get his foot on it. So, of course, most of you viewers know this, but Mamaroneck and Scarsdale are adjacent towns, so there's a lot of competitiveness between these two teams. They want to have bragging rights, and of course, in an elimination situation like the postseason, neither of these teams want to go home. Good boot there from the Scarsdale goalkeeper. referee tells them to play on, but Londano sends it out of bounds. Scarsdale will try that again. Tigers able to send that one clear. Good job keeping it in bounds. Oh, and a call against Scarsdale will give Mamaroneck possession across midfield. Good aggressive play there from the Tigers. Rewards them with possession, and they will get in their offensive set in anticipation of this kick. Good ball sent deep in, and the kick is wide by Connor Shepard. He tries to get a left boot on it, doesn't get enough pace on it, and a little bit off on the direction. Shepard is a fantastic player, has been playing varsity for a couple of years. He has the opportunity to play college ball as well, but he is also a very fine student, and that is basically the theme of the story for all the best athletes on this field, is the struggle between trying to find a home in college sports while also being able to attend some of the finest colleges and universities in the country. It is a very narrow line to try and fit into. There have been some stellar athletes to come out of both programs and go on to the college level. So Takao with the kick, the header unable to get clean head on the ball. Ooh, body there, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Scarsdale, so Mamaroneck will get a throw in. Quick give and go. Centering pass is blocked by the body. Yeah, and he goes to the ground. He might have gotten the wind knocked out of him there, or he took it in the groin. Either way, that did not look comfortable. So we've got a stoppage. And the trainer jogs out onto the field. Play resumes now. Battle for possession, and the ball is kicked out again by Scarsdale, so Londano tried to get past his defender. We'll see who takes the kick here. I believe it is Kevin Vasquez now, as Londano retreats. Referee positions the two defenders to make sure they're not too close to the ball. A good centering pass, and oh! A gorgeous header kicked away by the defender for Scarsdale. Great heads-up play from the Raiders to prevent the first goal of the game. Shepard leaves it out there for Londano. Tries to lead his teammate Caldor, but Caldor wasn't on the same page there, so Londano's footer goes over the goal line. It'll be a goal kick here for Scarsdale as the players retreat to midfield and get ready. Oh, that header sure looked like it was sailing into the goal. It just unfortunately found the foot of the Scarsdale player. Unfortunate, of course, for Mamaroneck. Ball kicked out of bounds there by Mamaroneck. Scarsdale will have possession again. On the far side. Throw in stolen by the Tigers. Here comes Caldor. Shepard sends it wide. There is Vasquez. Vasquez sends it toward the goal. Missed kick by Scarsdale gives Mamaroneck an opportunity, but a defenseman comes and sends it out of bounds to halt or at least pause that threat. Another quick give back, this time by Vasquez. Vasquez considers reversing field, but gives it to Caldor. A nice lead for Vasquez, but it is taken by Londano. Good three-man action working there. But Scarsdale able to take it away, and just like that, Mamaroneck back on the attack. Here comes Connor Shepard. Or maybe that is Marco Ketzman, actually. And we'll have another goal kick for Mamaroneck. Vasquez goes trotting over. Work a two-man game. No, he's actually going to take the corner. Sending Ariel Solano off ball. Centering kick. Taken by Hafner. Good job trying to get it up to the racing Esteban Rudloff. Rudloff controls it. Gets it to Lim. Lim with some nice deke action there. Keeps possession, gets it to Trevor Cohn. Lim once again. As Roman Tirabassi gets it to his teammate. And Gelblum turns it over. Ball kicked out of bounds by Mamaroneck. Scarsdale will retain possession. Scarsdale wins that battle, but it finds a Mamaroneck foot, and now here comes Milton Nancius Magana racing up the right side, unable to keep the ball in bounds, goes back to Scarsdale. Good effort there from the Mamaroneck junior forward. Fancy footwork there from Rudloff, but taken away quickly by Shepard. Here comes Michael Echeverria. Echeverria involved in a little three-man game there up at the left side. Mamaroneck, oh, some nice footwork by Londano. Taken away momentarily, and a knockdown gives possession back to Scarsdale. A little too aggressive was Connor Shepard there as he sniffed the goal mouth right behind him. He tried to turn around with possession, but he took the Scarsdale player to the ground. You can tell my loyalties are as split as can be. I keep mixing up the two schools, and you think I know these two schools better than any, as I grew up in Scarsdale and have lived in Mamaroneck for over 17 years. Good job sending the ball up, trying to find Rudloff. Headed out of bounds by Mamaroneck, so Scarsdale will have a throw in there on the right wing. Sent out by Echeverria. Back in and handled easily by Karras. Karras throws it out there for Solano. Scarsdale gets it back. That is Lim. Gets it to Tassari. Rafa Tassari, junior defenseman for Scarsdale. Mamaroneck very patient and methodical. They've been in control of possession of the ball for a majority of the action here so far, as a little bit of dangerous play there from Scarsdale gives Mamaroneck possession, and they very quickly get action going. There is the cow. Good job by Mamaroneck keeping it in the offensive zone. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Shot wide by Solano. And we have, with 20 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half, we have our first mass break of the game. Scored 0-0.
The LMC media.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows.
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
How-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
Possession to Scarsdale on the goal kick. Good job fighting for position by Londano. But the ball is sent out and will be Scarsdale's possession. Throw in there. Headed out by Caldor. Good job boxing out for position is Eli Gelblum. Sent all the way up to the goal and taken by Jackson Karras. Karras with a 50-yard boot and a good header by Londano, but no teammates there to take care of it, so it goes all the way to the Raiders goalie. A little back and forth action here in the middle of the field as the players try and get situated. Oh, beautiful pass. And the shot just wide and high. It's tough to get a clean foot on that kind of ball when you've got two defenders hounding you or you're in a dead sprint. That would have been a spectacular scoring opportunity if not for the defenders right there with him. Goal kick sent out just shy of midfield. Finds a couple heads. Good backwards kick followed by a header, and now Scarsdale will see if they can get something going. Ooh, whistle there. Could have been a little bit of acting. He definitely went to the ground. I'm not sure if he had help. But no matter, the call is made, and now Scarsdale will have an opportunity here. They have had few opportunities here in the first half. Only one legitimate scoring threat taken care of by Karras. Good centering pass, but Mamaroneck is right there, and now Caldor racing the other way. Has it taken away. He let the ball get a little bit ahead of him. Taken away again, this time by Tassari. Kicked out of bounds by Scarsdale will be Mamaroneck possession. Coach Rich Becker and his assistant Nick Mangan have built a fantastic program here at Mamaroneck High School. Several years of outstanding play and reaching high up the rankings in Section 1 and getting to the sectional final last year. Coach Marcos Montegudo is in his second season at Scarsdale. He was at Blindbrook High School prior to that and started his career long ago at Iona Prep. Good throw in there, headed away by Mamaroneck, off a couple of Tigers' bodies, out of bounds, so Scarsdale has another opportunity. They go for the quick throw in this time. Oh, good job there by Echeverria, stopping that advance and keeping the ball in bounds to try and clear it out. Scarsdale still giving them a battle. Oh, and a great attempt there by Londano. Was whistled for a violation on the tackle. It wasn't really a slide tackle. He never went to the ground. And he did get his boot on the ball, so I'm not really sure. I guess the referee felt he used a little too much body. Mamaroneck's stout defense once again stands tall as they send that ball clear. Londano gets on that one quickly. Scarsdale takes it back. Good fight for position there. Hold is called on Scarsdale, so the Mamaroneck Tigers will advance forward. Good pass and give and go there, but a little bit too far. Sails over the sideline, out of bounds, and we are at 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. Good job there by Scarsdale. Working the three-man game, and now a missed play. And the first goal of the game on a misplay by Scarsdale, taken advantage of by Mamaroneck. They're looking for an offsides call. Scarsdale is. The referee is looking over to his cohort, and they're calling it offsides. So wipe that goal off the board. The dreaded offsides call gives Scarsdale possession and eliminates the goal. Another shot on goal, this time wide. The select fans here in the stands. Select fans in the stands imploring the Mamaroneck Tiger squad to keep the pressure on. Scarsdale's definitely feeling it. Good job there of clearing. Fight for possession between Rudloff of Scarsdale and DeCow of Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck wins that momentarily. Scarsdale gets it back, but here comes Connor Shepard, the senior midfielder. Scarsdale fights to get it back. Sends it all the way up. Ooh, that could have been an opportunity for Rudloff. Scarsdale keeps the ball inbounds. Mamaroneck player goes down. No call.
What are you doing?
The out of bounds call there is called on Mamaroneck, even though they took the throw in. So they stop play and give it back to Scarsdale. Oh, another miss hit by Scarsdale gives Mamaroneck an opportunity, but he's able to save himself there as he clears it out. Good feet work there by Marco Ketzman, the senior forward, but he has it taken away at his last move. Yellow card called there for aggressive play, I guess. Sends Rudloff off the field. He'll be subbed out for Trevor Cohn, who checks into the game now. Strong boot sent up there for Londano, reaches the goalie, and we'll play it the other way. Nice high kick, headed away by Mamaroneck. Here comes Kaldor, trying to get it up to Dimitrios Repoulos. We have a stoppage by the official momentarily, but play is now back in. Here is Kaldor controlling it, sending it all the way back across midfield. That is James Jogas. Jogas pushing it up the left side. And now Scarsdale coming back the other way. Oh, the Scarsdale fans did not like that as Kian Batwalia takes his opponent down, getting a little chippy here as we tick under 11 minutes remaining here in the first half. Still no score. Always a tight battle between these two. No one there to find the ball sent in by J.M. DeCow. So Scarsdale comes back the other way. I believe that is offsides would be the call there. Scarsdale has only had a few balls in the offensive zone that have stayed there for more than a pass or two before Mamaroneck takes it away. Scarsdale definitely dominating time of possession here. Taken away once again. A real opportunity here. Gets it to Repolis. Repolis with a crossing pass. No one is there. He was hoping he would find Connor Shepard, but he sent that one a little high. Sails all the way through the end line and will be a goal kick. Rudloff back in the game as Cohn takes a seat. Scarsdale has to feel fortunate that the score is still 0-0, as that really puts the pressure on Mamaroneck to find some scoring opportunities and capitalize on them, because the more scoring opportunities they do not take advantage of, the more pressure packed it will be if Scarsdale ends up finding the back of the net first. Really high quality play by both squads here at Mamaroneck High School as we reach 8:30 remaining here in the first half. Mamaroneck dominating time of possession, but Scarsdale is threatening repeatedly here in the latter parts of the first half. Neither team really on their heels. They're both playing aggressively, which is what you like to see. Very exciting action here. Hoping to see a good scoring opportunity for the Raiders on this chance here. Throw in from the far sideline. Finds a Scarsdale foot. No. Good job there by Mamaroneck. I believe that was Caldor that raced over to the ball before Rudloff could get a nice boot on it. Good job there by Scarsdale to take it away. Oh, and a great slide tackle by Vasquez. Snuffs out what would have been a clear scoring opportunity for Scarsdale. They change fields, getting it over to Connor Shepard. Shepard does a great job controlling the action with his speed and ball handling. Left it for a teammate there who sent it across midfield and out of bounds. Kicked out again, so Scarsdale will try again. Sent high into the night sky and out of bounds once again. So Scarsdale moving the ball incrementally up the field, forcing Mamaroneck to play defense cautiously, looking for their opportunity. There's one there, but there wasn't a teammate to advance. And that one is sent out by Scarsdale. So now Mamaroneck tries to tip the scales the other way, as they've been so successful doing throughout the game. Here comes Alix Mas in the game for Mamaroneck, number 20. Throw in there almost fooled the Scarsdale defenders. One of them able to kick it over his head to get it back the other way, and here comes Scarsdale. Ooh, the Raider goes down. Feel like if we were watching EuroLeague, that guy would have been on the ground screaming in pain and looking for a stretcher, but he didn't even barely go to the ground on that one. Gotta love the tenacity of that Scarsdale player. There was Michael Waxman trying to send it in for a shot. Couldn't get it through the bodies, and the ball goes to Mamaroneck. Over the goal line will be a goal kick for Karras. Karras gets it up to Jogas, I believe. Sends it up the far sideline, out of bounds, back to Scarsdale. So the rules for Section 1 are 2 fans for each player, whether that's 2 parents or a parent and a sibling or a parent and a guest, whatever the case may be. They must keep the total to 2, and that's why you don't hear too many fans in the stands. There are a few people here, and there are some other fans as well, as they're standing behind the benches, blocked, of course, by a fence line. That is the Mamaroneck Town Center, our town hall. And there are probably about a dozen or 20 fans over there, mostly students here to support their friends. As Mamaroneck once again in the offensive zone. That ball blocked momentarily. Good job trapping it by DeCal. Oh, almost a real nice leave, but Shepard seems to have over-raced that one. Every time you think Scarsdale is going to have an opportunity develop, Mamaroneck does a great job of snuffing it out. Here's another one, but Rudloff unable to outrace the Mamaroneck defenders, who clear it to the sideline. And there is Gelblum trying to have a 2-man game with Tessari, to no avail. Oh, ball sent up there. Mamaroneck with a possible scoring opportunity here. Shot on goal, just wide. Great attempt there by Mamaroneck. You can see the frustration on the Mamaroneck player. I believe that might be Milton Mancius Magana on the far side that attempted that one. Mamaroneck so methodical with their efforts. They seem almost to lull you into a sense of opportunity, and that's when they really strike with a long pass right on the money, as you saw in that last scoring chance for the Tigers. Here's a little mini opportunity for Scarsdale if they can make something happen. They keep possession as Mamaroneck sends it out of bounds. Trying to find something. Their centering header by Mamaroneck. Normally I'd say that's an ill-advised move, but Mamaroneck seems very comfortable sending it anywhere on the field with the confidence that they will chase it down before it develops into a problem. A little bit of confusion momentarily, but once again, the Tiger is able to handle it adequately, and here comes Solano. Centering pass taken away by Scarsdale. Lim racing upfield and stops. Goes for the deke move. Trying to fake out Londano. And here comes Caldor. Ooh, nice Healy. Oh, and he finally has it taken away. Advancing pass. Gets all the way to Karras before Rudloff can get to it. That's got to be so frustrating for Rudloff. That must be his 4th or 5th time where he thought maybe if I can just outrace this opponent to the ball, I could get my foot on it and pop it into the goal. But unsuccessful in trying to do so as we end the first half. So that is the end of the first half here at Mamaroneck High School. We'll be back in about 9.5 minutes with second half action.
Everywhere you looked, you saw pain and loss.
The situation was dire, and I think we all needed to see some light in the darkness.
If you turned on the TV at night, all you saw were stories of loss and fear.
But on a local level, there was hope. And those were the stories that we wanted to focus on.
LMC stepped in and served as a communication bridge, not only to disseminate important information, but also to uplift our community.
LMC was able to showcase so many heroic acts taking place locally, stories that without hyperlocal media wouldn't have reached a viewing audience.
Welcome to LMC Media and our community conversations.
Our community conversations pieces were one way to let everyone know that despite all of the terrible tragedies taking place, there were amazing things happening in our community.
People look to those stories for hope and connection. I think that's what's so important. The fact that LMC has kept us all connected.
LMC taught us how to come together digitally. They helped us with every Zoom meeting from the start till now and kept us being able to connect with you.
I just want to thank LMC Media for being there for us throughout this emergency and for helping us look out for one another. You're a vital part of this community, and we could not function and govern and take care of our residents without your vital input.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen? LMC Media has what you need. Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high definition cameras. To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour. LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like, positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just so nice and inviting.
Everybody who works at LMC, they're just great to be around. It's a great laugh. It's, kind of feels like a family.
Large Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media. Building community through media.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Apple TV in full high definition? Go to the App Store and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
The LMC
Do you need space for a meeting, conference, or presentation?
LMC Media has what you need.
Our 768 square foot studio space is ideal for many types of productions, readings, recitals, rehearsals, and workshops. The space has video recording capability, as well as daylight temperature lighting, green screen, and stage. 2 additional rooms at 208 and 156 square feet can be used for any of your needs. Auditions, meetings, classes, workshops, one-on-one instructions, and more. Both rooms feature video monitors with Chromecasting capability, making presentations a breeze.
To reserve one or more of our spaces, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
So we're back with live action here at the start of the second half. The Mamaroneck Tigers facing the Scarsdale Raiders in the sectional semifinals for Section 1 in the New York State 2020 soccer playoff. Stephen Astis coming to you for LMC Media. Mamaroneck had possession to start the game, so Scarsdale will start the second half. The athletic department has tilted the field back in Mamaroneck's direction, so they should have their requisite advantage. Of course, I'm just kidding, but it sure seems like it, as Mamaroneck once again advancing the ball quickly into the offensive zone. Here's a centering opportunity. Centering pass sent away by Scarsdale. Good hard shot by Caldor, snuffed out by a Scarsdale defender. And the Raiders able to clear it past midfield. Scarsdale with a little mini scoring threat here. Ball deflected and handled easily by Karras. Thinks about throwing it out to a teammate, but decides to let his team settle. A little bit of a misdirection kick to Mancius Magana. Magana with a bit of a screwball kick there of his own, going outside leverage on his foot. Knocked down there by Shepard. Gives possession back to the Raiders. Scarsdale sends it all the way up. It's headed back by Mamaroneck and now to the foot of Kevin Vasquez. Trying to find Marco Ketzman. Unable to reach him. But Mamaroneck once again retains possession of the ball. Versus field, moves it around, and here comes Echeverria. Shepard, Echeverria, and now Scarsdale racing the other way. Ooh. Shepard takes Galliano down. And Scarsdale gets possession just shy of midfield. Indirect kick goes over to Galliano. Galliano now tries to center it. There is Wasserman sending it all the way in. Sent back out handily by the Tigers. DeCow gets a little cute with the ball, but no real threat from Scarsdale there as he spins around and kicks it the other way. Jogas sends it up the near side to Echeverria. Dono handles the contact, maintains possession. Scarsdale takes it away, and there is Rudloff once again. Esteban Rudloff has it taken away. Shepard gets it upfield. Oh, nice heel attempt by Mancius Magana. Doesn't get enough of a heel on it though, so it gets taken away by the Raiders. DeCow heads that back. The Raiders just unable to develop anything on the offensive zone. Here, I think that might have been Coach Rich Becker imploring his team not to press too much, saying, gentlemen, it doesn't have to all be at once. But here might be the opportunity. Oh, Oh, so unfortunate. Ketzman unable to collect the ball after he gets past the goalie of Scarsdale. And then the defenders all race in to interfere with Ketzman as he tries to kick it in the goal. He had a wide open goal for a moment, just a flash of a second. If he had the ball on his foot, we would have had a score here in the game. Deflected off Echeverria's leg. Scarsdale with possession. Jogas tries to get it back across midfield. Good teamwork there by the Tigers. Shepard heads the pass on the bounce across midfield. Scarsdale able to take it back. Seems like Mamaroneck's true talent here is knowing just when to get aggressive on the possession, sort of like taking the ball away from a point guard on the down dribble. They seem to know just when to attack the opponent as they're trying to control the ball and take it away from them. A little too aggressive there, though, as Scarsdale will get a direct kick here from the 35-yard line, using cheating and using the football grid. Kick goes all the way to Karras. He whips it up the right side. And now a kick finds no one for Mamaroneck, but Scarsdale nonetheless has to retreat and recollect. Good job from Jogas there, keeping it out. An offensive opportunity for Scarsdale. The Raiders take it back there, flip it up, trying to find Alexander Coito. Echeverria will throw in. 32 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the second half. Still no score. Maybe this will jinx the action. But to explain to you how overtime works in the postseason, instead of 10-minute periods, it will be 15-minute periods. However, it is still golden goal, so it's sudden death in overtime. And if after those two overtime periods there is still no score, then we will go to PKs, penalty kicks. Some of the purists out there can't stand penalty kicks, but it is truly exciting when it comes about. Mamaroneck trying to get something going here. Magana goes to the ground. He's checked on by AC, Alexander Coito. Good sportsmanship there. It's a bit of a rarity between Mamaroneck and Scarsdale. Got to figure those two have played on a tournament team together somewhere along the way. Scarsdale sends it over the head of J.M. DeCow. He handles it well. Sends it the other way. Oh, nice move there. And Caldor goes flying on the trip. Yellow card issued to the Scarsdale defender. And Mamaroneck will have a direct kick from that spot. Throw in another baseball metaphor. This is a lot like a pitcher's duel where one team is throwing a one-hitter and the other team's pitcher is sending a lot of fly balls into the outfield, but they all seem to be finding the mitts. Here is another scoring opportunity. Oh, Caldor gets his head on it. Did not realize that he had Connor Shepard right behind him, better positioned to maybe send that into the back of the goal. So an opportunity missed by the Tigers. And we have a substitution for Scarsdale. Trying to get a look at who came on. I believe that is Kian Batwala for Scarsdale coming in. It's a man down on the defensive side of the field for Scarsdale. So we have a quick stoppage with 29:53 remaining here in the match. So you can see Alexander Coito is jogging off the field under his own power. He seems to be okay. They are instructed, though, if they are injured or hurt in any way, to sit down and make it known that they are an injured player so that the referees will know to stop the action. And now they will reposition the ball. A little discussion or minor disagreement about whose possession it was. Either way, the ball was kicked directly to the Scarsdale goalie, so they'll just take it that way and go from there. Jogas sends it back up and chested by Mancius Magana. Back to him again, racing across the middle of the field before finally having it stolen by Roman Tirabassi. Tirabassi works it to the far side to a teammate and waits in position to see if he can get back to him. Mamaroneck with a lot of body there as the ball goes out of bounds and they award possession to Scarsdale. 28:50 remaining here in the second half. You may see the scoreboard on the screen. Two big goose eggs up on the scoreboard, one for each side. Either team at this point to get a goal would be tremendous, to say the least, as any margin would feel somewhat insurmountable. It would cause the other team to really start pressing the action. Scarsdale has had so few scoring opportunities. Mamaroneck unable to take advantage of all of, it's a little bit of miscommunication there. I think each one thought the other was going to be the one to actually take the kick. Cleared by Mamaroneck, if only briefly, and then sent all the way in to the senior goalkeeper, Jackson Karras. Ball kicked out of bounds by Scarsdale. Quick whistle as we have a substitution for Mamaroneck. Dimitrios Repelis comes off the field, and I believe that is Marco Ketzman who came back on. Alejandro Lendano sends that pass up for Mamaroneck, sent the other way by the Raiders. Good give and go and a beautiful leave there by Lim. Scarsdale unable to develop anything out of it, though. I think they were a little too lackadaisical with that opportunity. Again, it's that fine line between pressing and staying calm, cool, and collected, which can be so difficult to maintain at Scarsdale, because while in soccer rather, because while you want to be patient with all your opportunities, when you don't have that many of them, you don't want to press. You definitely don't want to press, but that was an off-man opportunity. Scarsdale had the numbers if they were able to maintain possession. Scarsdale throws it in there, gets it over to Rudloff. Rudloff surrounded by a couple of Mamaroneck defenders, including, of course, Connor Shepard, who promptly takes it away. And there is Luke Peltz, co-captain, trying to advance it for Scarsdale. Shepard out to Londano. And there is Echeverria to throw it in. Londano switches fields. That is Dimitrios. No, that is Charlie Caldor, the senior defenseman. That ball sent all the way up. But the Scarsdale forward unable to chase it down in time before it crosses the goal line, or the end line rather. So it'll be a goal kick for Terrace. 25 minutes remaining here in the second half. Steve Anastas coming to you for LMC Media. We are at Mamaroneck High School for the 2020 New York State Soccer postseason sectional semifinal for Section 1 between the Mamaroneck Tigers and the Scarsdale Raiders. Coach Rich Becker and assistant Nick Mangan for Mamaroneck, and Coach Marcos Montegudo for Scarsdale. Controlled by Scarsdale. Adrian Lim gets it to the far side. Sent out of bounds by Mamaroneck. Scarsdale will have possession and a throw-in. Oh no, that was given to Mamaroneck. Pardon me. Now sent out of bounds by Mamaroneck, and it will be Scarsdale ball. Looking for a teammate to throw it to. Mamaroneck's positioning and ability to stay spread and not be bunched up. Of course, we are a long way at varsity soccer from the swarm of bees you see at the youth soccer games throughout the country. A bunch of little tykes following the ball all over the field. Mamaroneck is obviously, and all varsity teams don't do that now, but Mamaroneck is a true example of how to stay well spaced so that you can capitalize on opportunities as they develop. Great ball handling skills do a great job of contributing to that, because much like a quarterback being ready to throw at any moment, these Mamaroneck players are ready to send passes to their teammates from any position, any body position on the field. Good battle there between DeCow and Rudloff, won by Mamaroneck. Kevin Vasquez advancing it. try to reset, quickly advance it again, and Scarsdale takes it away and now races across midfield. That ball missed everyone, so it will be Mamaroneck possession. Echeverria decides to go backwards with that one, as does Jogas, sending it all the way to Karras. Karras back to Jogas. Tries to get it out to midfield. Taken away by Tirabassi. Good spin move attempt there by Caldor. 21 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the second half. Still no score at Mamaroneck High School. Ball remains in the offensive goal area for Scarsdale. Karras saves it, keeps it in bounds. Didn't want to take any chances on the ball bending into the goal. Kicks it on the diagonal up the left side. A couple of headers by Scarsdale and one by Mamaroneck. Good job by Mancius Magana, racing upfield trying to get possession, but Scarsdale does a solid job of defense. We are approaching 20 minutes left in the second half. So at the next stoppage, I suppose we'll have a mass break. Looked like a little something developing for Mamaroneck, but they were unable to chase it down. And there is the stoppage. 19:32 remaining. Not sure the referees realize the time. There is Luke Peltz for Scarsdale pointing it out to them, but it seems they will play on. Ball sent wide right. That header had nothing on it. Not much of a threat, unfortunately, for Scarsdale, and Karras will take the goal kick. And there is the mass break. 18:44 remaining in this playoff matchup between Scarsdale and Mamaroneck. We'll be back in just a moment on LMC Media.
Larchmont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org. LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows.
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
How-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
We are back for the final 1844 of the regulation play here at Mamaroneck High School's Memorial Field. Good backwards, forwards action there from Mamaroneck. Centering pass. Oh, he didn't know he had someone on his tail there as Marco Ketzman tried to get ahead on it. Sent out of bounds and will be a goal kick, a corner kick for the Tigers. Huge scoring opportunity here from Scarsdale. I keep doing it, I apologize, viewers. Huge scoring opportunity for the Tigers here. Centering pass, header! Oh, headed up above the goal. They've had a few prime scoring opportunities, unable to capitalize on any of them so far, as it's still zeros on the board as we approach 17.5 minutes remaining. Another centering opportunity wiped away as the defender got his foot on the ball just before Mamaroneck tried to center it. So he wasn't able to get a clean hit, and he sent it wide of the goal. Rowan Hafner sends it out to about midfield. And there is Luke Peltz. Mamaroneck reverses field, gets it over to Echeverria. Shepard unable to get his foot on it. Knocked out of bounds by Scarsdale. Mamaroneck has a throw in. Advancing pass a little too weak there for Scarsdale to do anything with it. Oh, great job there from Ketzman. Ketzman on it. Oh, good job from Hefner chasing that out and getting to the ball before Ketchman can do anything with it. Skies the ball over midfield. James Jogas heads it backwards. Sorry, that's Connor Shepard to Jogas. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Mamaroneck ball. And that time, Mamaroneck sends it into the stands. And now Scarsdale's Luke Peltz will throw it in. .45 remaining here in the second half. Good header there by Londano. Leaving it for Shepard, but Shepard decides to go another direction with it. Oh, nice fake out. Yep, that was Londano. No, that was Caldor. Gets taken down. Scarsdale and Mamaroneck slapping 5. As you can hear, the student fans in the Mamaroneck Town Center giving a cheer. They like to see the physical play between these two teams. There is definitely no love lost between Mamaroneck and Scarsdale. It's been that way since I was a student. Ketzman gets it over to Londano. Mamaroneck with another opportunity, this time from the near sideline. Oh, correction, it goes to Scarsdale now. As the players retreat into the Scarsdale offensive side. Scarsdale whiffs on that defensive opportunity. Centering pass. Oh, shot. Stopped by Hafner. Hafner tries to speed it out to the right side to take advantage of the man out of position. Shot wide there by Ketzman. Clock ticking to 13 minutes remaining in regulation play. That ball sails through the Scarsdale offensive players cleanly. Mamaroneck unable to clear it, however, and the body contact by Caldor gives the possession back to the Raiders. Karras does a good job of grabbing that before any Scarsdale player can do something with it. He rolls it out to his teammate. I believe that was Echeverria who gets it up to Ketzman. Ketzman tries to put it in the center of the field for Mencius Magana, but to no avail. Jogas tries to send it over to Echeverria. A little too much mustard on that one, though, so it goes out of bounds over the sideline. 11:30 remaining in the second half. Scarsdale with possession right around midfield. Aside from a couple of opportunities here and there, mostly in the first half, Scarsdale really hasn't had many scoring chances to speak of. Mamaroneck has had several. Here could be another. Good move, shot, score! Milton Mancius Magana from about 18 meters with 10:55 remaining in the second half. He puts it in the back of the net on the left side, and Mamaroneck takes a 1-0 lead. So just as I was saying, Mamaroneck makes scoring opportunities out of very little. You saw it in full Technicolor there, as it didn't look like too much was developing, but they got it to the foot of Mancius Magana, and he put a laser in the back of the goal. And there he is again, deflecting the advancing pass by Scarsdale. So now Mamaroneck can employ its stranglehold defense and see if it can last the last 10.5 minutes. Scarsdale's confidence was brimming and increasing as they continue to try and put pressure on this Mamaroneck squad. They just have been unable to try and create solid scoring opportunities. Haven't really squandered too much, whereas you could say that Mamaroneck had frittered away a few clear chances, but frankly, that is soccer. You get your opportunities and you try and score when you can. And even though they hadn't been too productive while maintaining a healthy possession margin over Scarsdale, it sure didn't take much there, with an advancing pass up the right side and then a centering pass followed by a beautiful laser beam shot by Milton Mancius Magana, the junior forward for Mamaroneck. 9 minutes remaining here in the sectional semifinal. It's a good time to mention that White Plains, the 2 seed, beat Ardsley, the 3 seed. They had taken a 3-0 lead against the Panthers, and the White Plains Tigers able to hold on after Ardsley scored 2 goals unanswered to cut the deficit to 1, but they ran out of time at the end, and White Plains awaits the victor for the Southern Westchester Large School Sectional Championship. Pass by Solano, taken away by Scarsdale. Eight minutes remaining. Coach Becker barking out instructions to his players about where to position themselves to maximize their defensive effectiveness, I'm sure, as we are at 7.5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Scarsdale will really have to pull something out here. Ooh, as that pass almost a little too dangerous by the Raiders. Violation called there, gives possession to Scarsdale. The goalie, Rowan Hafner, quickly tries to advance the ball to give Scarsdale any advantage they can get. Oh, great takeaway there by Shepard. He's racing up the left side. Centering pass to Mancius Magana. Magana leaves it outside. Shot! Sails wide. Oh, that was a delicious opportunity there for Solano, as Hafner was racing towards the other side of the goal and caught slightly off guard, but the shot sailed wide. Mamaroneck content to kick the ball out there as we are at 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. One thing is certain in soccer, scoring margin is not important. You just want to have more than the opponent does at the end. Nice try there on the outside foot of Marco Ketzman, but Hefner is there to stop the shot. Mamaroneck once again sends it sailing out of bounds and forces Scarsdale to regroup. 5.5 minutes remaining. The clock is not the Raiders' friend here right now, as this stifling Tigers defense is snuffing out any opportunity they try and develop. Mamaroneck sends it once again into the stands, into the fans on the far side of the town center. Under 5 minutes remaining. See what kind of throw-in he has. Gets it to the middle. Not far enough though. Violation on Scarsdale, a little too aggressive there, trying to get position. Good box out there by, I believe, Solano. Mamaroneck certainly not in any hurry, as we're now at 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Solano gets it forward. Oh, good job there by Hafner, putting his body in harm's way to try and keep another score off the board. 4 minutes left. You know Ketzman wants to get a goal. Oh, he almost has the opportunity there. Sends it a little wide, but Mamaroneck able to keep the ball in bounds. So they continue to run clock and keep possession. Solano with the shot. No, blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a corner kick for Mamaroneck. Oh, and there's a player down on the far side. Clock is stopped with 3:26 remaining. Player is up and being helped off the field. And now walking under his own power. So 3 minutes and 26 seconds separate the Mamaroneck Tigers from an opportunity to avenge the only result on their record that is not a victory, as it is the White Plains Tigers waiting for them to play this Sunday. Unless Scarsdale can pull off something somewhat miraculous at this point, as we are at the 3-minute mark in the game, and Scarsdale sends it out of bounds. Mamaroneck has possession on the far side, and again, in absolutely no hurry to get this ball in play. They will take their sweet time. They try to get the ball up to Solano. Misses his foot. Rolls harmlessly over the end line. Hefner rushes to get it out for the goal kick. Sends it out to about midfield. Sent back by Solano. Solano now with possession, racing up the right side. Dueling slide tackles. Nullify any advancement of the ball either direction, but Scarsdale with possession. 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, good job there. Now Ketzman has an opportunity. Will he be able to put it on goal? He dribbles to the corner. Rather than try and score, he does the smart thing and just wastes more clock. Scarsdale now advancing it. 92 seconds remaining. Official time called with 1:14 remaining. Nico Galliano has to hobble off the field as he was slightly injured in the frenetic play a few moments ago. Clock now running again as we approach 1 minute remaining. There is Solano racing upfield. He's got Mancius Magana. Shot sails high over the crossbar. 50 seconds remaining, and Mamaroneck can taste victory here. Hafner trying to retreat to the goal line. Scarsdale sends all of their players into the offensive end, and Mamaroneck matches. There is a shot with 25 seconds remaining, sails over the goal. Be a goal kick for Mamaroneck. Ten seconds left, and Karras will kick this to midfield. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. The Mamaroneck Tigers victorious over the Scarsdale Raiders. The final score is 1-0. Mamaroneck will play White Plains on Sunday for the sectional championship, hoping to avenge their overtime loss to Ossining last season and capture that elusive sectional title. For Rob Moretti, this has been Steve Anastas coming to you from Mamaroneck High School. Happy to have brought you this exciting soccer action from Memorial Field. Everyone have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon on LMC Media.